morning, Tom Thiersch, Jefferson County. I wanted to follow up on something that I spoke to you about last week, which was this destruction of one of the audio recordings of your meetings from 3 years ago. The destruction of public records is a serious matter. And in fact, anyone who destroys a public record is guilty of a Class C felony. Now, when I say anyone who destroys, the actual statute says who willfully and unlawfully destroys, to be accurate. So if you accidentally do it, so forth, that's okay. Accidents do happen. But each of you three commissioners and you, Mr. Morley, all took an oath of office that said you would uphold the Constitution of the United States and the laws of the state of Washington. And one of those laws is the preservation of public records. And so, failure to take proper care of those records is perhaps not from a legal perspective, but it almost rises to the level of willful destruction by not taking adequate steps to preserve and protect the public's property, and that includes public records, of course. And the reason I decided to speak again about this particular issue is that when I spoke about it last week, there was no reaction, no response, no expression of concern, no, oh my God, is that what's happening? No, utter indifference. In fact, the only comment that I heard about it was when I was sitting in the office outside of Mr. Morley's office, trying to listen to the damaged recording that I was seeking. And his comment as he walked into his office was, well, I'm glad to see you've joined our staff. Now, I'm sure that was a lighthearted comment, not intended in any way to be very negative, but it does illustrate to me the apparent lack of concern by this government for the proper execution of its responsibilities with respect to the preservation and non-destruction of public records. I really would like to see an attitude change, because I've been speaking to you folks about this for years, and essentially nothing has happened as far as I can tell. There's been no concerted effort to improve the situation, and I find that extremely disappointing, and I'd like to see it changed. Thanks.
Anybody else this morning?